From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and the Seattle Seahawks. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Ready.
The carry here for ETN. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. They get 11. And quick to pick up the first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line. Displacing defenders at the point of attack. And allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Now ETN, and he'll get about 5. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5.
60, pass it 60.
Here's ETN. He moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he will get into the end zone. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. York good on the extra point. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. And that one incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
2nd and 10.
Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Stuffed and stuffed me in the trunk.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and the Seattle Seahawks. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Lumen Field. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. On the ground, here's ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Let's go now.
They'll run. It's ETN. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
Yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to throw with Milton. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these third and fourth and short situations, there's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down. Now give on the ground. Wanarani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Chicago.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Exiting the pocket right. Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
Milton to the air on second down. That's complete to Etienne. And he's in! Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. York. Good on the extra points. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. First carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Big hitting slant there. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
We go, son.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
It's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Darnold to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
43-yard line.
Here's Darnold again. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second rounder. And the visitors will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
On the play fake, it's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards.
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Lady.
At the 19-yard
We're
line.
going set.
Darnold. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chicago. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and good. And the visitors will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. We are through 1. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Set. Go red, 80. Yellow 80. Set.
On play action, here's Darnold. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yellow 80. Set. Set.
Here's Darnold. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
We go set. Set.
Now Darnold. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Go set. Set.
To throw again is Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Red 80. Set.
Darnold to the air once more. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the visitors have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Roll.
Now a run on 1st down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Chicago.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That is caught at the 3. And he'll take this one in. Alec Heilmanner. Touchdown, Chicago. That his second TD catch of the season.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Corey Morton now to return it. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're just stopping his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Ready? Here we go, set. Hey, set.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. His throw left side is complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. On the move past the 40. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for Seattle. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up. Like, you can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Darnold. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the visitors are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
He'll let one go down the middle. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 85 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Reset.
They'll go play action with Darnold. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. A great connection there. They're going to bring him down inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, start. And 80. Reset.
Throwing, Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. And he's into the end zone. Cooper, Huff, touchdown Seahawks. Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Seahawks.
He'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
Reno! Ready!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Kevin Pirates! Tag! 18, 5 in.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's complete to ETN. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Throwing on second down is Milton. To the goal line and in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. That is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have food for this guy.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set. Reset.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down. Darnold. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Set. Ready.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Open, left side is Barner. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
24 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
We're going to set.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set.
Darnold to throw on first down. Working across the field, he holds it in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready. Set.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throw here down the field. His ball incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
16 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's Darnold again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Darnold to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play.
That is caught by the tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let it go.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
15 yards picked up there. First down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back. 70 Lions.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Get out of the gun is Milton. Flushed to his left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Boye Mafe getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to third and very long.
18, Roger. 18. Here we go. Set.
From the gun, here's Milton. Downfield, got him there, and he's got it. And he will score again. Dante Thornton, touchdown Chicago. 3 touchdowns for him, numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
At their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Set.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. There are 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
For a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard
Operating
line.
from the gun, it's Darnold. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a yard. To throw again is Darnold. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold to the air once more. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the visitors are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. To the air, it's Milton. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play to kick off this drive. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Go.
Once again, it's Smith. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 1-yard pickup.
Ready?
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Ready?
Smith again.
John Smith, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the visitors will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Smith and jig the left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Darnold to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Barnard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The lady.
Now Darnold. And more of the same.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do,
and he'll take it on in. Corey Horton. Touchdown Seahawks. Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold as the offense lined up. He'll drop to throw. That is on. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Tight end motioning left.
They'll run
it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Ready up.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Check up.
Try and throw with Milton. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He's done his man. Complete to Madden. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again is Milton. They'll get it to Bowers on the screen. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So,
and he will take this one across into the end zone. Rashard Smith, touchdown Chicago. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yo, lady. We're going to start. Ready.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
this is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Darnold again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Darnold to throw again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Yo, lady.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Darian Portis. Nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
They bring their tight end right.
Hawk 70.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready.
They'll go play action here with Milton. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he will even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
At the 49-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60. Set. Ready, ready.
A run inside with Smith. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Gordon, good on the extra point. And the visitors stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
25-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. And more of the same. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. North now for the extra point. And now, when you look at this, it's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. On the return, here comes Horton. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And he is very close to the 1st down, but a high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. So it's a win for our visitors. They can